Now we have something which is quite interesting. Now this is quite interesting. This is a kind of an equation which shows us the greatness in a very simple form. I think it's purposely put in this way so as to illustrate to us the greatness of the primary Saturnian level. The wheel turned twice and consciousness was born. The wheel turned 4 times and it evolved to interplanetary level. Consciousness was born out of the potential. 4 times and it evolved to interplanetary level. From its first birth, as it were, in this equation, from its first birth, it took twice the experience to evolve to interplanetary level as it did to evolve, say, from the rock stage to our level. Interesting. Twice the experience, not the time. Now, the wheel turned 1,980 times and it was evolved to secondary Saturnian level. I'll notice the tremendous difference between 2 times and 1,980 times. Staggering difference. Staggering difference. Now have a look at this. 9,458 times and consciousness was evolved to primary Saturnian level. So between secondary Saturnian level and primary Saturnian level, the same equation says 1,980. In other words, the consciousness is now on another planet, Venus, wherever it might be, and it turned 4 times to do that. Well, you divide 4 into 1,980 and see the difference in the great experience between secondary Saturnian level. And then these blithering people sit down, take a cigarette out of the corner of their mouth and said, oh, I'll just pop into contact with Saturn. You know what to do next time, don't you? Any of you. Yell fake as hard as you can, no matter who it is. If the person calls himself God who sits down, still yell fake. So we have this tremendous equation, the fact that it's nearly 8 times as much experience and so on needed from Saturnian level to primary Saturnian level, and hundreds of times the experience needed between Venusian level and secondary Saturnian level. It's shocking equation almost, staggering, absolutely, really and truly staggering. There you are, my friends. This is the truth. It's very, very different from what has been pumped out before, but it's the truth. As Mars Sector 6 says, he tells us here how to prove this for ourselves. He doesn't say you have to believe this. Not at all, does he? He says this: take this into the silence with you, and you will be better when you come out of it. In other words, these truths will stand the rigors of true meditation, as indeed will all truths. And if they won't, they're not truths. This is it, he says. There you are. I'm not asking you to believe it, but take it into the silence with you and prove it for all times to yourself. And then no one or nothing will ever be able to say to you, it is not so. This is the truth.